Today is an exciting day because we are traveling back to New Brunswick. Good morning, my name is Emily if you're new here, and welcome back to my channel. Today is an exciting day because we are traveling back to New Brunswick. If you didn't know, I currently live in Toronto and I am originally from New Brunswick. So about 3 to 4 times a year, me and my partner Matt will travel back there just to visit friends and family. And this weekend, that is what we're doing. We're only going for a short period. We're leaving on Thursday, which is today, and we're going to be coming back on a Wednesday. But the Thursday and the Wednesday are going to be strictly just driving days. It takes about 12 to 13-ish hours to get there. Today's just going to be a full driving day, but in between we have some fun stuff planned. This weekend we're going to St. Andrews by the Sea, which is this really beautiful small town in New Brunswick, right on the ocean. It's also right on the border of Maine, and I'm so excited to be going there. It is so beautiful. I usually try to make a point to go there every time that I go home because it is just so beautiful to be there, so calming. Just to be right next to the ocean. I love the beaches. It is just so beautiful and such a cute little town. I'm hoping that we can go shopping as well. They have some cute little shops there. I'm also hoping that the patios are open because I am going to be bringing Leo with me, and my sister is also bringing her 3 dogs as well. Hoping that their patios are open. It's kind of risky going there right now, but we're gonna find out when we get there. And overall, I'm just really excited. We're gonna be staying at probably the fanciest hotel in St. Andrews. It's called the Algonquin Resort, and every time I go there I take a drive by because it is just so beautiful, so picturesque, so pretty. Some people say it's haunted. I don't really want to know if it's haunted. I don't want to know what rooms are haunted. Should be a fun weekend. We're gonna be staying there with just our friends and our family. I thought it would just be a good way to spend some quality time together. I find sometimes when I go home everyone is still just caught up in their day-to-day lives. They're still working, so it'd be nice to just get everyone together and out of the city just to spend a weekend together and just to have some quality time together. So I'm really looking forward to this weekend. I think it's gonna be fun, and I thought it would be fun to bring you guys along with me. This morning I still have a lot to do. I just got back from an hour-long walk with Leo. I wanted to make sure to tire him out before our 13-hour car ride today. Of course we're gonna be making stops so he can use the bathroom, we can use the bathroom, and we can grab food. But I have a lot on the to-do list that I want to get done before my uncle comes and picks us up today. But yeah, before I go, I still have to pretty much do all of my packing. I've packed a few things as I was folding the laundry and putting it away last night. I set some things aside that I wanted to bring with me. I have to pack for myself. I have to pack for Leo because he has quite a few things that need to come with us as well. And then I was hoping I have some food in the fridge that I could meal prep some food so that when we stop, I'm actually eating healthy instead of grabbing fast food. If you didn't know, I'm on my health and my fitness journey. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm really feeling hopeful about 29. I'm feeling excited about 29. If you haven't seen my birthday vlog, I just turned 29 last week. You should definitely go watch it. That will be up before this one is. So yeah, I'm just trying to eat healthier, and instead of grabbing fast food today, I wanted to try to meal prep before we go. So I have probably about 2 to 3 hours before that. I'm gonna make my coffee, pack my stuff, do some meal prep, finish cleaning the apartment before we head out the door. The most perfect espresso shot. So good every time, and high protein. Love my high protein coffees. I literally look forward to them every single day. As soon as I finish the one from the day before, I'm already looking forward to the next one. And now it's time to pack. But before I do that, I have to make this bed. About 3 months ago, we switched to the Scandinavian sleep method where we have 2 twin duvets instead of just 1 queen duvet. Game changer. We will never go back. Saying that the new millennial gray is millennial green, and I would like to say I just bought these, so I'm not returning them. But I'm not sure if I agree with that. At least it's better than gray, okay? It brings a pop of color to the space, which I really like. As I'm packing, I like to lay everything out on the bed like this. That way I can see what outfits, what shirts I have, make sure I'm not missing anything. Got sweater, hats, sunglasses, some fancier clothes, bathing suit, bras, shirts, shorts, pajamas, and then this is just a skirt. But yeah, this is how I check to make sure that I have everything and I haven't forgotten anything clothing wise. And then I like to throw everything in my suitcase after. Okay, and the suitcase is all packed. It's not completely full, and honestly I'm probably going to throw on this sweater today, so I'm going to take that out. But it's good to have some extra room in case I have some stuff at home that I want to bring home, or if I want to go shopping while I'm at home. It's just good to have some extra room. And honestly, we're not going for that long either. Like usually we go for 2 or 3 weeks. This time we're only going for 7 days, so it makes sense that my suitcase is not going to be full. But I don't have a duffel bag or anything to take stuff in, so the suitcase is just going to have to work. Now that all of my clothes are packed, it's time to pack up all of my beauty stuff. So that includes things like deodorant, toothbrush, makeup, things that I'm going to be using every single day. So I'm going to pack those up now. And while I'm at it, I'm going to give this place a little bit of a clean. It's not bad, but it could be better. So while I'm packing my beauty stuff, I actually got this bag so long ago, I think my grandmother gave it to me. Okay, starting first with my moisturizer. This is what I use first thing in the morning, so I'm going to pack that first. I'm just going to go through my entire beauty routine as I pack. I'm not going to do my beauty routine, but I am going to go through and figure out which order I do things in. That way I know that I won't be forgetting anything. I do have a pretty simple beauty routine too. Like most days I don't do like a full face of makeup. I only do like a 5-minute makeup. But it is nice to have everything just in case. Instead of taking this big tube of Summer Fridays, I got my birthday gift from Sephora this week, and it was a smaller tube of the Summer Fridays jet lag mask. So I'm going to take this one instead of the bigger one. Also can't forget the floss, and I have this little tiny toothpaste that I'm using. We have so many of these little tiny mini toothpaste that I'm trying to use them up before I buy like a larger toothpaste again. So I'm going to pack this as well. And then I use this CeraVe moisturizer on my body every single day, so I'm going to pack that as well. Can't forget the multivitamins that I take every single day. And then I'm going to pack a few hair things as well. I'm going to take my leave-in conditioner. Probably won't take my Moroccan oil. I honestly might just go to Sephora and buy one while I'm there, but like just a mini one for traveling, because I don't think I have a little mini that I could take with me. Oh, this palette would be nice to take too, but I don't think it's going to fit in there. Oh, maybe. It might fit. If I do some rearranging, I think this palette can fit. Because you never know when you might want to do some nicer makeup. Hairbrush, deodorant, my toothbrush. I have an electric toothbrush. It's low on battery and I forgot to charge it, so I'm going to grab the charger as well. Okay, let's take all these to the bedroom. I want to take this necklace with me too. It's really pretty. I just got it for my birthday. I want to show it to all of my friends and family. It's from Missouri, and instead of just putting it in this box and throwing it in my suitcase, I'm gonna wear it. That way it like doesn't get tangled, and then I'll just take it off at night when I go to bed and put it in the box. Okay, just finished packing. I'm feeling a little nervous, but my vacation checklist has never once let me down. It has never let me forget anything that was on the list. Sometimes I've forgotten things that were not on the list, but they're like little tiny things that you can probably go out and buy anyway. I always get a little nervous that I'm gonna forget something that's important, but I know logically that I'm probably not. Now I want to get to meal prepping. So my uncle's going to be here in roughly half an hour. I just want to make a quick lunch so that while I'm on the go, I can eat healthy instead of having to stop at the fast food restaurant. So I'm going to get started on that now, and that should take me probably the rest of the time until he gets here. And then I'm going to quickly clean everything, throw it in the dishwasher, start the dishwasher, and then we're going to head out. Lots on the go today. Okay, meal prepping is done. It went well. Turns out I had lots of time before my uncle gets here, so I didn't have to stress as much about meal prepping as I thought I did. But we're all packed, meal prep is done, and I am ready to go, and I am so excited. Lexi, you sweet girl, I'm gonna miss you. You're gonna be a good kitty, huh? Yes, you are. You're gonna be a good girl. has been a crazy 24 hours. Yesterday we ended up just driving until super late at night. We literally didn't get into Fredericton until like 4:30 a.m. It was really late, but we finally made it. Ended up sleeping until like 9:30, 10-ish. Then I went out for coffee with my mom, which was so nice. We just got to spend some quality time together, talking, drinking our coffees. We got to sit outside, which was really wonderful, at this amazing cafe that we have in my town, just up the street from where I grew up, which is so nice. I ended up going for a walk with my grandmother, my mom, and Matt. We just ended up walking around the city. We went down to the water. It was so beautiful. It is such a nice day. And then we drove here. So we are finally in our hotel room. We have this whole room to ourselves, which is so nice. It's such a beautiful spot. I'm definitely gonna have to show you around. Matt's just out getting our luggage now and bringing it up to the room. I'm not allowed to leave Leo unattended. He's right there on the floor. So I have to stay in the room with him, and anytime we go out, he has to come with us, which is fine. I planned for that. I knew that that was going to happen, but this room is so beautiful, and I'm so excited for this weekend, and I'm so excited to just spend some quality time with my family. I find that when we go home, usually everyone's just so caught up in their lives still. They're still working, they're still trying to do things around the house. It'd be nice to just get away from home and spend time. It's a beautiful hotel and resort in general. I'm so excited to just walk the grounds. Outside is absolutely beautiful. We're gonna go out for supper. But yeah, we're just gonna get settled now, and then I'm gonna shower and get ready, and we're gonna go out and get some supper. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick room tour now because I'm not sure that I'll be able to do one when Matt comes back, because we're just going to be unloading and getting ready for supper. So I'm just going to show you around this beautiful room. So when you walk in the door, this is what you see. It opens up to the entire room, which I think is really nice. We have a desk slash workspace over here with a Keurig machine. Got Mr. Leo here. We have a couch that we can sit on. We have our view just out this window, and if you look this way, that is the ocean. So beautiful. We have this beautiful artwork right here, which is kind of hard to see because of the glare, but it's just a map. This is New Brunswick, so this is where I'm from, and then we have Nova Scotia and PEI, and it just looks like an old map. So Fredericton, which is right there on the map, that's where I grew up, and St. Andrews, which is like somewhere down around here, is where we are now. So looking this way, we got a room with 2 queen beds. Probably won't need them unless Matt and I decide to sleep one person here, one person there. But then you turn and we have this huge TV right here. I'm talking huge, like this TV is massive. I'm already looking forward to crawling in this bed tonight and watching TV. I think that'll be so nice, especially after getting only like 4 to 5 hours of sleep last night. I'm really looking forward to just crawling in bed and watching TV on this giant screen. Continuing on the tour, over here we have a small fridge. We have a sitting chair right here. Giant mirror right here when I'm definitely going to take pictures of my outfits. Mr. Leo again. And then in here, I was kind of freaked out to open this door, to be honest. I was like, is this gonna go to the next room? But it's just a closet, and we have some robes in here. So I might just crawl into my robe later tonight and watch some TV, maybe eat some ice cream and just settle in. I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna close this now because we don't need to leave that open. Apparently some of the rooms in this hotel are haunted, and Matt knows which ones they are. I don't, and I specifically told him not to tell me which rooms are haunted, because if my room's haunted, I just don't want to know if it's haunted or not. I feel like that's gonna freak me out, and I'm not gonna want to stay here anymore. This room is so beautiful. I'm so excited and just really looking forward to this weekend. So if it isn't obvious what we're doing here, it was my 29th birthday about a week ago, and originally we were thinking about going to Montreal. We wanted to get all of the family together and just spend some quality time together. We were originally thinking Montreal, we'd get like an Airbnb for everyone to stay at, and then we would just spend the weekend together. But we ended up figuring out that that was going to be really expensive just for the weekend. So then we were thinking Quebec City. We thought maybe we could find a cheaper place in a different city, and it turns out it's not cheaper. It was just as expensive. So by that point we were looking at maybe like $1,000 for a weekend, and I was like, you know what, at this point I might as well just fly home for the weekend and we can just spend quality time at home together. The thing with spending quality time at home together is that I feel like everyone's still caught up in their lives, so you're still doing house chores, people are still going to work, and you really don't get the same sort of quality time together as you would if you're in like a different space and traveling together. So I wanted something a little bit different than that. So my uncle was going to be driving to Fredericton at the end of the month, so we decided instead of going for my birthday weekend to go the weekend after, which is this weekend. And originally we were thinking maybe we would go to Halifax and get a hotel there, but that's kind of a far drive, and St. Andrews is absolutely beautiful this time of year. It is so pretty. The flowers are starting to bloom, the grass is starting to turn green, and I thought, why not just come to St. Andrews? We looked at a few hotels. They're honestly all pretty expensive, and in the end we decided on the Algonquin, which is probably the fanciest hotel in St. Andrews. St. Andrews is absolutely beautiful. It is stunning, and I just love coming here. I try to make a point to come here every single time that I'm back in New Brunswick. I just love being on the ocean. I love being close to the ocean. It has such small city, small town vibes, which I love. And I just wanted to spend some quality time with the people that I love. So for my 29th birthday, this is the gift from my parents. They're paying for my hotel room. They're paying for their hotel room. They're paying for a lot of people's hotel rooms, and everyone from my family is here. My grandmother on my dad's side is here, as well as my uncle who drove us down. My grandmother on my mom's side is also here. Both of my parents are here, and we also invited Matt's family to come as well. So his two parents are here too, and my sister is going to be joining us tomorrow. But yeah, really this weekend is all about just spending quality time together, and I'm really looking forward to it. I can't remember the last time that my entire family did a getaway trip like this. It's been years. We used to go on cruises almost every single year together, and we just haven't done that. We've been wanting to go on vacation for a while, but with everything happening right now, it's a little difficult to get away, and you know, people have multiple jobs. It's difficult, financial struggles. So I'm so grateful that we can be here this weekend and that we can just spend some quality time together, going out to eat, sharing memories, talking about future plans and all of that. I'm gonna finish getting ready and we're gonna head out for supper. I'm not quite sure exactly where we're going yet. Probably somewhere with a patio for Mr. Leo, since he can't go inside of restaurants, but we're gonna sort that out and we're gonna go get food since I haven't eaten since breakfast this morning. So I'm really starting to get hungry. So I'm gonna get ready and I'll see you in a bit. I'm gonna head to the gym right now and try to get a quick workout in before I head to breakfast. This is the outfit that I'm gonna be wearing to the gym. I just have my black Lululemon leggings on, my black Define jacket, and I'm just wearing a black t-shirt under this as well. From the gym, and now I'm going to get ready to head to breakfast. The gym that they have downstairs is actually quite nice. They had all the equipment that you would need to do a workout. They were missing a few things, but that's okay. I had everything that I needed to get a good workout in. And I really like how in the gym that you're like overlooking the pool. I feel like that's really nice. It's nice to just look out and see some water. I'm not sure what the plan for today is. I know that we're starting with getting breakfast at 9, and then I'm going to get a pedicure at 10. My sister is supposed to get in this afternoon. We'll see if she is still coming. I really hope that she's still coming. So we'll meet up with her sometime this afternoon. We'll let the puppies play. They can meet again. And then I'm not really sure what we're going to do. I think we're just going to play it by ear. I think we're just going to figure out what restaurant we want to go to for supper. I know we have some games here that we can play. They have some bikes that you can take out here as well. Some bikes and electric scooters. So we might go for a walk around the city. And I think it's all just going to depend on what the weather is today. I know the weather is calling for rain today and it's not going to be super nice and super warm out. So I really think whatever activity we pick is just going to come down to whatever the weather's going to be. But overall, it should be a really good day. I'm really excited to just spend some quality time with the people that I love. I feel like I don't get to spend a lot of the quality time with them because I live so far away. So I'm just really looking forward to today. I think it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really nice to just hang out with everyone. I'm going to finish getting ready for breakfast and I'll see you in a bit. Monday morning right now. It's about 8:30 a.m. I'm just about to head into the superstore to see if I can find some flowers. We've decided that we're going to celebrate Mother's Day a little early this year since we're going to be here and we won't be here for Mother's Day. I'm just going to run into the superstore, going to see if I can find some flowers for Matt's mom. We're going to do the same thing tomorrow for my mom. And I don't know if it's too early to get Mother's Day bags, like a gift bag, but I'm going to see if I can find some of those too. Might have to end up being an Easter gift bag, but that's okay. Today we're spending our day in Quispamsis, which is a very small town just outside of St. John, New Brunswick. And I'm not quite sure what we're going to be doing today. I think we're going to be taking the dogs for a walk, going downtown. There's this cute little coffee shop that I want to go to. Just spending some quality time with Matt's mom today. His dad unfortunately has to work, but we'll be able to spend the evening with them. That's the plan for today, and then tomorrow morning we're going to head back to Fredericton and spend some time with my family there before we head home on Wednesday. So let's head into the superstore and let's see what we can find for flowers. Good boy. Brunswick holds a very special place in my heart. Having grown up here and moved away, I look forward to coming back every single time. I am grateful for every moment that I get to spend with my family, which is why this weekend was so special to me. Moving away teaches you just how special your time together really is. As much as I love living in a big city, part of my heart will always be back home in New Brunswick.